Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to the Langley Event Center for the 2019 World Lacrosse Men's Indoor World Championships, and this, the gold medal game featuring Canada and the Iroquois Nationals. Now let's meet the teams. First, for Canada, the goaltenders, number 30, Mike Poulin. And number 45, Dylan Ward. Number 2, Matt Beers. Number 4, Graham Hossack. Number 8, Kyle Rubish. Number 10, Jake Withers. 16, Chris Corbeil. Number 17, Curtis Dixon. 18, Robert Hope. Number 23, Steve Priolo. 32, Shane Jackson. Number 37, Dan Coates. And number 42, Mark Matthews. Number 44, Dane Dobie. 55, Ryan Cole. Number 68, Shellen Rogers. Number 77, Zach Courier. 90, Ben McIntosh. 91, Robert Church. And number 92, Dane Smith. Head coach for Canada, Glenn Clark. Assistant coaches, Pat Coyle, Mike Hasten, and Kurt Molaski. Once again, Canada. And now, tonight's lineup for the Iroquois Nationals. The goaltenders, number 30, Doug Jamieson. And number 76, Warren Hill. Number 1, Gehoga Nanticoke. Number 4, Lyle Thompson. 10, Adam Bomberry. And number 17, Briar Jonathan. Number 18, Ty Logan. 21, it's Brendan Bomberry. Number 22, Jerome Thompson. And number 23, Tyson Bomberry. 24, Kason Tarbell. 28, it's Zed Williams. Number 47, Kyle Jackson. And number 52, Braden Hill. 71, Brandon Goodwin. 74, Jeremy Thompson. Number 78, Jordan Durston. Number 83, Randy Stotts. 88, Cody Jameson. And number 94, Wenster Green. Head coach Rich Kilgore, assistant coaches Dwayne Jacobs, Stuart Montour, Jason Johnson, and Rob Williams, the Iroquois Nationals. The officials for this championship game are Josh Hiltz, Brent Kaloum, Mark Thompson, and Cam Anderson. Now at this time, we ask you all to please rise and remove your hats. First, for the national anthem of Canada. Please remain standing for the anthem of the Iroquois Nationals.
It's time to play some lacrosse here from the World Championships in Langley. Welcome on LAC Sports Network and TFSC TV as the Iroquois Nationals and Team Canada are about to hook it up for a fifth straight time here and a gold medal on the line. Welcome. Jake Elliott, Brad Challoner with you as we get set for what could be the lacrosse game of the year right here, Brad Challoner.
Welcome to Goosebump City, lacrosse fans. 2003, 2007, 2011, 2015. Canada, gold medalists. 2019, who will it be? Runners-up every single time have been the ones who gave us this sport. the Iroquois Nationals. But Cody Jamieson speaking like a man possessed this week. Lyle Thompson returns to the lineup tonight after going down on his second shift in the first game of this tournament. Nothing was going to keep him out of this lacrosse game. Best on best. Let's go, baby.
Long speech from Chris Corbeil, even longer from Captain Cody Jamieson in the Nats huddle. As your head coach for Iroquois is Richie Kilgore. Glenn Clark for Team Canada. They'll wear their reds, Iroquois in the whites, purple helmets. And bit of a surprise here for Team Canada, I would say, as Mike Poulin gets the start. And still unclear whether it'll be Dougie Jamieson or Warren Hill. I think it's going to be 76, Warren Hill, that gets the start here for the Iroquois. Brad, let's get officials and scratches in right off the top.
Officials tonight, Mark Thompson, Brett Colombe, Josh Hiltz. Team Canada, scratch Jason Noble, Eli McLaughlin, and Christian Del Bianco. For the Iroquois, scratch Miles Thompson, Angus Goodleaf, Bo Hunter, and Thomas Hogarth.
Below the whistle, let's play some gold medal lacrosse as Jeremy Thompson with a face-off win off the opening draw. And he'll get it back to Bomberry, and the Iroquois will get first possession here in this gold medal matchup. On comes Cody Jamieson. He spurred the comeback against Team USA in the second half. Zed Williams scores! Right off the opening face-off, Zed Williams 19 seconds in, and it's 1-0 Nationals.
Take it to the rack, Zed Williams, one-on-one, beats his defender on the underneath roll, crashes the crease, and beats Mike Poulin. It's 1-0 early as he gets a piece of Jake Withers. Just nice footwork here by Zed Williams. Zeddy ball game is on the board first, 1-0. You have to think, Jake, Mike Poulin getting the start as the veteran, as the oldest member of Team Canada. Let him try to win a world championship here in the late stage of his career. Dylan Ward will be here in 4 years.
Well, they may very well just play a half each, and it might be a scheduled one at that. We'll see. But the Mike Kelly MVP of the Mann Cup gets the start. Matthews right on, and Warren Hill hugging the short side pipe makes the save. Outlets to center here for Brandon Goodwin as Canada pours off the back end. As the Nationals are up quickly as we await the touch, the first touch here for Lyle Thompson. Let's see how it goes. Did not play since the first quarter of game one of the round robin. He's got it to his brother Heine Thompson, working on Hosek. Heine will go back across the floor. It's Randy Stotts in on Cole. Shot, kick, stop, Poulin. Loose ball, who wants it? It's on the turf and dug out by the Peterborough Lakers captain Robert Ho.
We'll keep an eye on Lyle Thompson tonight. We think it was, kind of know it was a Charlie horse that kept him out of this whole tournament.
Well, I've heard upper ankle as well, Brad, and it's a little unclear.
Different reports, but we'll keep our eyes on for. You can't miss him with those purple sneaks.
Slick. Here's Toby working in on Tarbell. Double team was a good one. And ball comes loose. And here comes Bomberry. Checked from behind by Matthews. Maintains possession and finds Briar Jonathan on this near side.
Good defense by Tarbell to strip his player and get the ball back to the Iroquois. And the drums are banging inside the LAC.
Parked in behind the Nats bench. About 7, 8 Indigenous drums banging away as Nanako comes in. High pass for Jackson. Got over top of him. And back across center it goes as Dobie will pick it up on the fly. Dane Dobie coming in. Little hesitation on Jackson. Dobie!
He says, I'll show you footwork. Similar to the Zed Williams play, Dane Dobie spits out of the gate. Gives a little shimmy shake. Almost could have been all on a freehand here as he gets a nice chunk of sweater, but in Dobie fashion, crashes on the doorstep and ties it up at 1.
I think Dobie recognizing he had Jackson on him defensively, and eyeballs popping out there for Dobie saying, I'm going to the rack.
And he had to respect the two guys coming behind him in transition, and Zach Curry are one of those guys.
Withers tried to pick it up. Probably should have been Rogers. Now the ball loose, and Courier bouncing off a check got tripped up, and it'll be Iroquois ball. And the face-off dot will be an area to watch here tonight. Withers had his way against Thompson in the round robin, but so far I believe Jer is 3-0. 1-1, shots 2 apiece. Here's Jordan Durston. They'll wait for Cody Jamieson to come off the bench, and now Stotts working with Lyle. Stotts off a pick, has a look, nobody open, lowers the shoulder in on Cole. There's the spin, shovel off Lyle, pass was high. Down goes Coates, and a push on the back will give the ball to Canada. Brian Cole, who's played up front, he's played out of the back. He'll play in a transition role here tonight for Team Canada. Curtis Dixon with his first touch. He's out there with Smith. On comes Matthews. Jackson. Dobie out there. Lefty strong. Here's Dane Dobie. Holding on. Spins on Heine. Thompson giving him whacks on the hands. Dixon moves it quickly. Smith 8 on the shot clock. Dane Smith loads up. Fires. Right on. Big rebound. Dixon behind the back. And Warren Hill stopped it as he went for the Beyonda early in the first quarter.
Yeah, 1-1. First 4 minutes of this lacrosse game, he's going to go with that. Okay, we respect that, Curtis Dixon.
It's not like he hasn't scored like that before in his career.
No.
Here's Stotts on the hesitation, and a low shot there handled by Poulin. He'll drag that one back into his crease. Canada wants the quick whistle, and they get it here with Rubish.
The poised to do that in one of the biggest games of his life. Love it. That's why this is best on best.
The moment never too big for Superman. Here's Robert Church onto the floor, finds his rush teammate Mark Matthews. He'll power his way into the middle, look for a shot, not there. McIntosh back across. Dobie, quick trigger, high and wide. This one will bounce here for Matthews. 8 on the shot clock. Mark Matthews gets a step, and where's the arm up on that? No call as Winster Green had all sorts of jersey. McIntosh off a stick into the corner. And the Nats will hold on defense and get the ball back.
Good stick by Jeremy Thompson. It was Winster Green who got a piece of Mark Matthews crashing in, so a nice couple of defensive stands early here by Iroquois.
And I don't mind if the referees are going to let it go and let the boys settle it here tonight, then so be it. Here's Zed Williams, quick shot, and Poulin swallows that one up. He's got Coates on the breakout. He'll take it in flight across center. He comes. Dane Smith off the bench. He'll take the flip. Dixon and Jackson across the way. He'll work with Dobie. Here's Curtis Dixon. Dart into the middle. Shot. Put it wide. Ball bouncing into the crease of the Iroquois.
Trying to get inside hard is Curtis Dixon, though he's been knocked down to the ground both times as the Iroquois defense crashing in on top of the doorstep, protecting Warren Hill. Good to see.
There's Cody Jamieson, who says it would mean everything for the Nationals to win the World Championships. Stotts scores! Randy Stotts on the setup from Jammer, and it's 2-1 Iroquois.
Vintage Stotts. Is there anybody that goes better just overhand and top shelf than Randy Stotts? Floats this one in, doesn't have to put a ton on it.
Zero wind up and just pick the top corner right there.
It's Jake Withers again, though, that's had his offensive players beat him on both goals so far. And you have to wonder if Canada might make an adjustment.
Another face-off win for Thompson as he rides Withers to the turf. Play continues, and Rubish digs the ball out.
And no penalties called there. Someone took a big dive after a hard, high hit, and the referee's letting him go.
I think they're going to let him play.
I don't mind it.
Not at all. Here's Dobie off the wall. As long as they stay consistent. Here's Church. Scores! 5-hole, and we're tied at 2.
Take me to church, Robert Church. We get a second look at this one. Starts in the corner with Dane Dobie, flips it high across the zone, and through a couple bodies, Robert Church ties it up at 2. He beats Warren Hill 5-hole.
This is very much the way the round robin game started back on Monday. It was a 19-12 victory for Canada in that one, but tied all the way into the fourth quarter.
Shots on goal 5-5, goals 2-2, face-offs 2-2.
Dane Smith, even is what you're saying, Bradley.
Yeah.
Matthews just had his pocket picked, and here come the Nationals in transition. Running. And they'll slow up.
Brendan Goodwin on the take up the floor.
Brayton Hill in the lineup here for the Nationals tonight, wearing 52. There's Kyle Jackson. He's had a nice tournament. 8 on the shot clock, feet high. This is Nanakoke on the go. Double team, kick it back, Lyle. Try and move it, Jackson loads it, and that one blocked. And then Priella buries Jackson after the shot.
Yeah, great defensive shift. Double team in the far corner with Rubish, and then Lyle Thompson didn't really have anything to do. He caught that ball, and you have to think there's the injury.
Yeah,
it wasn't very slippery
on
that play.
McIntosh. It happened so quickly, Brad, but you could see it develop. Church, Jackson, McIntosh, 3-2 Canada.
Bing, bang, boom. Church from one side of the floor, and wow, look at that passing by.
But
Before Jackson even catches that ball, he recognizes the cutting McIntosh. It's a quick stick pass that ends up as a quick stick goal into the back of the net.
I'll say it again, and I've said it before. Ben McIntosh runs the best off-ball pick in the game. Said it.
Yeah, nothing takes him off his route. That's the not-so-hot take of the night.
And he knows how to hit it and clear it without getting called.
Never does.
Dane Smith. A bouncer into the top corner. Canada strikes quickly twice, and they lead 4-2.
Skipping rocks from the banks of the Fraser River. Dane Smith bounces this one, skips it across the turf, right into the top shelf, early in the shot clock. Everyone just sort of coming into the zone and getting set up, and just going to bounce that one far side. Why not? 4-2.
Can't place it any better for Dane Smith. Now we got a face-off violation here for Thompson. 8:10 here to go first quarter. 4-2 Canada out, shooting the Iroquois 7-5. Back on is McIntosh. Here comes Mark Matthews, back to Mac, into the middle. Here's the shot, high. Warren Hill to stop, Thompson the loose ball. Jeremy Thompson sticks it in gear, right up the middle of the floor. Thompson shoots, and he put it wide low. Will this stay in play? Nice handle from Cole, finds Coates. He's got Matthews going to goal. Here's Dan Coates, Matthews won't shoot it, in behind the net, and then had his pass picked off by Goodwin. A battle for the loose ball between Matthews and Goodwin now. Over comes Coates. He's on the deck. He took a hit. Ball loose again, and man, are they ever letting him play as Matthews went airborne and couldn't stuff that one.
Yeah, all tournament long. I've seen 4 or 5 balls already that could have been twos all tournament long, but they are letting them play, and it's been a beautiful sight so far.
On is Heine Thompson running wide on Rubish, as he'll get a stick out and deter that. Jackson a hard pick. Heine into traffic, trying to get away from Hope. Gets a shot off, but it's blocked by Rubish. And here comes Canada back the other way, as Hope and Rubish did the job.
Rubish slid over all the way from the far side of the floor to come over and break up that play. Great defensive work by one of the best in the game.
Under 7 we go here in the opening 15 minutes. Dobie got the scoring started for Canada as he'll work in on Bomberry. Both Bomberries over there checking. Here's Dobie on the spin, trying to drive to the front of the goal. Gets there, put the shot over top, and the Iroquois Nationals want to run.
Bomberry does a pretty good job of standing his ground against Dobie. Keeps him to the outside.
Durston in quickly. He'll work with Brendan Bomberry. He'll work back across the floor. As off the wall comes Stotts, takes a stick there from Dane Smith, trapped back out on D. Now he goes down. Bomberry get called for a moving pick or get called for a penalty. They're going to call Dane Smith for holding the stick.
Yeah, I thought that could have been a moving pick for sure, as he cleared some real estate, but Dane Smith going to grab the weapon of Bomberry as he goes down. Watch the play here. There's the pick. Smith goes down, and yeah, that's one that Canada can't be happy about. But the Iroquois Nationals will head to the game's first power play, down 4-2.
6:23 to go. Iroquois down a pair, but go to work on their first man advantage of the evening. Corbeil, Priolo, Hosick, and Rubish, your penalty kill unit. This is Jamieson in behind the goal for Durston. Ball on the back of Poulin's net. He doesn't know it. Now he does. Shot clock ticking down all the while here as a battle for the loose ball. One. Here's Jackson open. Scores!
What a dirty dish by Jordan Durston. Flicks it onto the doorstep where
Jackson
is waiting all alone. Kyle Jackson. Watch this pass by Jordan Durston. No look. Flips it behind the back. Jackson buries his 4-3. A beautiful power play goal. What a Lucy by 78.
6 minutes even to go. Power play goal for the Nationals. They're back within 1. Shots on goal 9-6 as we go back to center. Here for Withers and Thompson as they'll duel in the small circle once again. And this time JT pulls it free. He's been timing up the official nicely, has Thompson. Goodwin. Heine Thompson. Beautiful die job on the head of his stick. Out wide. This is Williams. Rim shoots. Kick stop there for Poulin. Ball goes right to Stotts. New 30 here for the Nats. Briar Jonathan will get in a change. They'll keep it wide as on comes Jamieson. This is Heine. Stood up there by Challen Rogers. Ball far side. Stotts on the turn, trying to work his way in. Gets a ball free for Williams. 10 on the shot clock for Zed. Back off, step back, scores! And that's when Poulin should have stopped, but Williams will take it, and we're tied at 4.
Oh, and what a nice shot here by Zed Williams. Steps back. It looks like it could have been a pass. It looked like it could have been overhand, but so quickly he gets that ball down to his feet and rolls a sub shot past Poulin to make it 4-4.
Bit of a change up here.
Yeah, drives into his defender, creates just a foot of separation, and then rolls it. Short side. What a snipe by Williams. He's got 2.
So 2 straight from Canada, now 2 straight from the Iroquois. Canada wins the face-off, and nothing decided through 10 minutes of play here in this gold medal game. Shane Jackson to Robert Church. Now you got me going, Chuck.
Yeah, we've each done it once. That'll be the last.
Here's McIntosh, here's Matthews, and high and wide, hit the official off the end wall, and Warren Hill will alertly pick up that loose ball.
Lucky bounce for the Iroquois. Get the ball back, right back on offense to Lyle Thompson. We haven't seen much of him, but here he is now.
I want those shoes, Brad. Beautiful. Here's Stotts, good check from Rubish. Ball on the turf, picked up by Matt Pierce. And he'll work it to center, look up the floor. He's got Dobie on the go, backhand shot, and he missed far side as he spun it over his shoulder. That would have got the crowd off their seats.
This crowd is unbelievable. It's almost sold out inside the LEC.
The energy inside here is phenomenal for this gold medal game.
It's been absolutely buzzing from about the final whistle of that USA-England game.
Williams, what do we got? Penalty call coming here to Jamieson, and we got a Team Canada player down. Jamieson doesn't like the call as he continues the conversation. Then gets up, talking.
With Zach Currier. Jamieson, the captain, the heart and soul.
Doesn't like it, but he'll sit for 2. Oh.
Playing in his 4th World Championships.
I guess so.
As the 32-year-old, and had a great article in the Vancouver Province Day written by fantastic local sports writer here, Steve Ewan. Tom Borelli Award winner, Steve Ewan.
Indeed.
And just dropped some great quotes about how much this game means to the Iroquois, not just in Six Nations and Akwesasne, but all across Canada.
Dixon looking high, Squamish Nation, the Catsi territory as well. Dixon, no look pass, one more. As Jackson was waiting at the back door, but the pass never reached him.
And they stick by Bomberry again.
Kason Tarbell will pull up at centers. On come the Iroquois. 1:30 left to kill off in the penalty time to Jamieson as Heine Thompson with the happy feet. Okay, Jake. Stats, Rubish, the man marked up on him. Stats, backhand feed. Oh, look out. That one deflected, and Poulin had to reach out a glove to keep it out. And then we got through the crease. First to touch, Canada ball. Robert Hope. Ben McIntosh. Dobie, Dixon, Matthews, Jackson, your 5-man power play unit. Matthews at the point. Here's Dobie. A little motion across the top. He'll come. Feed off Dixon. Loaded. Subber. Count it.
Started off in slow motion as the ball went from Matthews to Dobie, skip across to Curtis Dixon, and just outweights. Hill bites a little bit, and then he chucks it sub shot short side. Matthews ties up his man, so Dobie had the lane. There's the bite.
I don't know. You can't stop it.
The speed that this shot is coming off, the velocity on that release.
Just the low to high, short side, hip high, like one of the most difficult shots to execute right there. Rogers battles for a Lucy, and he comes up with it, but he's checked immediately. Hard collision there as 2 Nats hit the deck, and Rogers comes away with the pill. Here he is. And won't force it to go there. Absolute specimen, Challen Rogers. This is Jackson, Robert Church, Dean Smith. 10 on the shot clock, Smith into the middle. Backs away, here's Dobie. He's got 5. Got to make the change now. As Canada doesn't want to get caught. Dean Smith, a long shot, loose ball up for grabs. Church will get to it first. Smart shot from Dean Smith to force the rebound save from Warren Hill.
And good hustle by Church to get over that. He pushes off Jeremy Thompson and is able to scoop up that Lucy on his own.
Church And a hard pick from Smith, blew up Thompson, one more. And McIntosh couldn't jam it. Now we got a penalty coming here to Bombear.
And I was going to say, they are not calling anything.
And now they're going to start.
They call the one that you don't think they're going to. That was a massive pick.
Well,
like that's getting called anytime, anywhere.
That
they let that
go. They should have called that.
That should have been the end of the play.
Now Bombear, we won't see the Hill pick, but.
Yeah, it's definitely a high stick.
But you know what the players are going to do, and the officials aren't calling anything to start the game. They're going to push the envelope as far as they can and find out what they can get away with until somebody gets called.
Canada 1-for-1 on the power play.
Matthews at the point, load it. Here's Dixon, corkscrew. 6-4.
It's a stone cold killer from that close, and it's going to be a different shot every time from Superman Curtis Dixon. It's the same spot on the floor, but it's a completely different shot than what we just saw. This time, twister, 5-hole.
Stick up high, shoot it low, open up the 5-hole, and stick it home. Dixon with his second.
I know you don't want to leave that crease man open because that's going to be a deadly shot too, but you might have to take your chances, and if the ball's in the hands of Curtis Dixon, not close to power play, you got to slide up and get on him.
Matthews picks up the assist. Here's Dobie. Canada looks to get on a run here. They're up 2. Last time they were, the Iroquois battled back to tie it. Warren Hill making a save here. 1:20 to go in the quarter.
Another 2-goal run by Canada after the teams exchanged 2-goal runs.
Jamieson back on. He's got that candy cane tape job on his shop. Now Thompson into the middle. Backs away. You can see it as Jamieson sticks it.
Oh, and he's talking to everybody tonight. Cody Jamieson is fired up. One of the greatest warriors this sport has ever seen. And the captain as the Iroquois Nationals within 1. As he just finds himself right in a nice spot, pops off, the double team slides over to take the ball carrier, and Cody Jamieson's left wide open to make it 6-5.
It was Cody Jamieson who stood up on the Iroquois bench when they were down 2 to the USA, in an inspired speech willing his team for the comeback. But not only did he do it with his mouth, but then went out on the floor and led by example, scoring 2 goals in that 4th quarter to get the Iroquois in the lead.
Yeah, 34 points coming into this game.
Here's Nanacoke, stopped by Poulin.
34 points coming in. That was just his 14th goal. That's the team lead. You know, he's one of the oldest players on the squad, still the leading man.
Zed Williams with Ram, shoots off the inside of the post and stayed out. Courier and Williams after a loose ball, and Zed wins it. Another reset here for the Iroquois, and you can start to feel it on the bench, and up. An extra attacker coming on for Team Iroquois with the shot clock off. Final possession of quarter 1. 10 seconds to go. Jamieson will control high. Here's Jackson, loads it, shoots right on. Easy stop. Empty net for Poulin, and a stick hit on Poulin, and that's going to be crease play. And Canada's going to start the 2nd quarter, but that might have stopped the goal because Poulin had 3 seconds to go for the empty net. So just 0.1 left on the ticker here. But I honestly think that's almost a smart penalty there from Jackson.
Yeah, well, you either giving it up, but then you send Canada back to the power play that's 2 for 2.
See if they put
what are your better chances?
Wow.
Letting Poulin try to put that in, or putting Canada back on
I'd
the
rather
power?
have a goalie in between the pipes rather than an empty net. I know it's full court, but don't tell me Mike Poulin can't hit that one. 0.1 on the clock here. Canada's not going to have enough time. As quarter number 1 is in the box. Oh, baby. 15 down, 45 to go. Catch your breath, Bradley. We got ourselves a ball game here in the gold medal matchup. Shots on goal, 14-13 Canada. They hold a 1-goal lead, 6-5 with 45 minutes to go here in the gold medal matchup. We're back to the World Championships in Langley on LAC Sports Network, TFSC TV, and the Olympic Channel right after this.
to Victoria, one of 16 destinations daily. Now we want to know, Jen, which one of these players above calls Victoria their hometown? Is it A, Peter Dubensky of Team Czech Republic, B, Tyson Black of Team Australia, C, Jordan Shane Wong of Team Hong Kong, or D, all of the above?
I'm gonna say D.
D is the correct answer. Congratulations, Jen. You just won yourself a flight voucher for 2 from Vancouver to Victoria, courtesy of Pacific Coastal Airlines.
Welcome back, lacrosse fans. 15 minutes down, 45 to go for a packed Langley Event Center for this gold medal matchup. Canada leads Iroquois 6-5 after the opening quarter. Shots 14-13, blow the whistle, let's play some lacrosse. We're underway, and Zach Currier picks up an early loose ball in Canada. We'll get to work here on the man advantage.
2 for 2 so far. Jake Withers 7 for 12 in the face-off circle. Curtis Dixon and Zed Williams lead the charge with 2 goals each.
Matthews with a quick trigger. Stopped there by Hill. Jackson digs out the loose ball, and Canada will get a reset. Dixon wants it, gets it, fake it. Won't shoot it yet. Thompson on his hands. Here's Matthews down to the crease, and McIntosh hit the post. How many times have those two done that? A lot is the answer. Dixon. Matthews. Spin it. Dixon over the top, had Hill down and out, missed the goal. Nice little pass there from Matthews. Here's Dixon stepping in. Down to McIntosh. Turn and shoot. And that one hit Bomberry, I believe, on the way in.
Bomberry's been a beast in this game so far. Nice slide across to just enough to disrupt that shot. But it's going to end up in the Canada's hands right now.
Physical is Bomberry. Anchoring that short man unit. Both of them down there. And Tyson and Adam. Pass in front for Dobie, got past him. Matthews with 10 on the shot clock. Flip it, here's Dobe. What are they calling now? Through the crease, what?
That was far away from the crease. I
think they're saying Dobie was first through there. Chance coming back the other way here for Dobie. He scores!
Hill had no idea that play was coming back. He had his back turned. As that was a wacky sequence of events there.
Let's watch this again here.
Phantom through the crease, and then the ball's lobbed up.
Osick.
Watch Hill.
He's not even barely turned around.
He wasn't. He's checking his pads and working on the net. He thought the play was going up the floor.
And this is actually something that Hill does a lot of. He turns around when the play goes back the other way, and he kind of talks to his net a little bit. He does this a lot.
Well, this is the fastest game he's ever going to be a part of here tonight.
Yeah,
you cannot take a breath.
Loose ball win here for the Nats. And Braden Hill will find Stotts off the bench. Here comes Williams in quickly. Shoots, and Poulin steers that one aside. Jamieson a loose ball. Here comes the double. Jamieson buried up along the wall. And he'll get a call here on a minor possession, and Iroquois will get a fresh 30.
Got to get to a tough spot to draw an interference like that. Cody Jamieson gets a fresh 30.
Reset. Here's Stotts. Posts up on Currier. Backs away now. He'll fake a shot. Here's Jackson around a screen. Withers got picked off. Kyle Jackson. And look, 5-hole. Poulin's got it. Here's it's Currier up the floor. High feed just over his head as Poulin overshot him. And there was nobody within 10 yards of Zach Currier.
There's no one ever within 10 yards of Zach Currier when he starts the gallop. One of the fastest pair of legs in the game.
Durston. Here's Lyle. Spins away. Lyle slides low. Flip past to Bomberry on the spin move. And he was stripped by the best in the business, Kyle Rubish. And Canada gets the ball here. Smith open far side. Coates coming down the pipe. Chris Corbeil denied by Warren Hill. Reverse transition. Bomberry up. Here comes Heine off the bench, and he's closed off by Cole. Man, is this quick. Lyle stops. 16 on the shot clock. Here's the pick. Lyle rolls. Pass off. Durston. Stotts. Inside roll. High shot. Luck out. That went off of Poulin off the end wall and stayed out. As Hasek comes away, and the Iroquois are going to draw another push.
Poulin's going to get the interference call here as he was bodying Stotts into the corner. He was trying to keep that bouncing ball out of his back of his net. He backed up to keep it right away from the line.
Man, it hurts me watching Lyle try and run right now. You know he is in severe pain and gutting it out here in the gold medal. Jamieson with a shot down, blocked by Beers.
Yeah, he hasn't, there's been a defender close to him. He hasn't had that slippery speed to get off and get a shot off and get a look, but either way, he's a distraction on the floor. The defense still have to respect him. Even a 60% Lyle is better than the majority of the players on the planet.
And he makes everybody around him better. And not many players have that trait. This is Shane Jackson with room. High shot there. Loose ball, won by Bomberry. He'll find Wenscher Green. He'll look up floor. A lobber. He'll try to hit Goodwin in flight, who was covered pretty well there by Jackson on the trail.
And I kept his stick up in his mug so we couldn't see and bring that ball in. Canada back the other way.
7-5 Canada, 4 minutes gone, second quarter. This is the gold medal game. No tomorrow for these two teams. Matthews, flip it, Doby couldn't bring it in. McIntosh reaching out, he's got it now. 8 on the shot clock, 1-on-1. From a bad angle, Tess Hill, he doesn't know where it is. Ball into the corner, McIntosh will win it. Play it high for Doby, just standing by the Canada bench.
It's another one of those smart resets. Put it on the legs, get a big rebound into the corner. They know Hill's giving him up. That's the second time he's done that tonight.
Canada has never lost at the indoor championships. The Iroquois, the only games they've lost, you guessed it, to Team Canada. Church running a little pick for Dixon. Superman is in the building.
Hat-trick goal for Superman. We're not even halfway through this lacrosse game. 2 on the power play and 1 slicing through the air inside the Langley Event Centers. One-man effort, gets underneath.
You think you got him. There's nowhere for him to go. Somehow he squirms underneath. Then is anybody better in the air than Curtis Dixon?
No, and no one's better at the step around. You know, you think Bomberry's staying with them, and Dixon's just shot such a long stride that with one step he's gone, and then he's in the air. He gets around and he pushes off in the same motion.
Unbelievable flexibility and power in those legs of Curtis Dixon. This is Dane Doby backing in. Looks for an open man. Church down to the crease. McIntosh handcuffed him. He's got it out of the corner. Uses the official for a screen. Here's a good pick from Church. Dane Doby. And a stick save for Warren Hill, who will trap that one with the goal stick.
He's been beaten 5-hole tonight. Doby looks 5-hole on that one.
Shots up to 21-15. Canada lead it by 3. Back on is number 4, Lyle Thompson. He'll give it to Hogan Nanakoke with 16 on the shot clock. Coates watching him. Now it's Coates into the corner. It's Jamieson surveying the floor. Priola will close the gap. Step away from Durston. Jamieson! And he whistled it wide, short side. Ball comes to Heine. Just 1 on the shot clock. And Canada comes up with a stop on defense.
Keeping the Iroquois out so far on that shift. They can snipe, but going to be tough from that distance.
6 minutes gone, second quarter. Here's Matthews on a swim. Mark Matthews, and he put it wide. Hill might have got a piece. What a swim there from the mailman.
Grab your snorkel.
Smith, shovel, Dixon. Now Warrior Warp head of hits. Now Dane, and Hill down, makes the stick save. Outlet here to Hill.
Biggest lead of the night. 3-goal spread right now for Canada as the Iroquois look to chip away.
Every possession just feels massive. It is. It's the gold medal for the World Championship here, Brett John. Jamieson. Held on there by Rubish. Got away with that. Jamieson play it off. Here's Durston. Oh, Poulin got the stick down in time and stopped it. Close call there for the Nats. They got a new 30 though. Oh, Durston just pitchforked Withers in the face. Got away with it. Snapped the head back of Withers right under his grill. Heine can't shoot it. Here's Stotts with 10 on the clock. Finds an open man, and Jackson on the far side reach, put it wide. 5 on the clock now for Williams from long range. He'll take a shot, and whoa. Poulin closes the wickets just in time.
He's so dangerous, is Zed Williams. That one looks innocent, but he gets a whip on it and almost stings Poulin.
Dobie back out along with Shane Jackson. As the two lefties with matching sticks will play a shift together. Here's Dixon bouncing off a check. Gets a pass. Church with a shot. How did Dixon get rid of that ball from his backside? Here's Shane Jackson. Oh, he had room short side, missed the goal. Dixon trying to get away from Bomberry. Late in the clock, gets one on goal, but Hill able to make the save.
Scrambly play. Iroquois bodies blocked a couple of shots. Rebound after rebound.
7:05 to go. Here's Lyle Thompson in. Corbeil matched up. Durston tried to fake a shot. It rolls into the corner for Jamieson. Priello, that seems to be the matchup. Got picked hard by Durston, no surprise. Here's Lyle Thompson, and he's stopped by Poulin on top of the doorstep.
Oh, but he slipped through and finally got himself open and a good look. Dangles for days, but Poulin stands up.
And then Dane Smith comes back the other way and pumps it into the goal.
That's usually what happens. A big save on one end turns into a big goal on the others. Poulin robs Lyle Thompson all alone on the doorstep. Back up the floor we go, and Dane Smith powers home his second from distance. It's 9-5.
Cole just finds Smith off the bench, and when you can step into it like that for Dane Smith, it's usually going to result bulging the twine. Goaltending change for the Iroquois Nationals. Hill out, Jamieson in.
Jamieson, who was injured in game 1, was it?
It was.
Same game that Lyle Thompson went out. We've seen Warren Hill play some great lacrosse this tournament, but allowing 9 on his first 25 shots against Team Canada here. Young Dougie Jamieson will take the crease.
Peep the mask on Dougie as well. Thing of beauty. So, Canada leads by 4 now.
On a 3-goal run.
It was 6-5 after 15, 9-5 now with 6:20 to go. Here in the second. Through the crease, first a touch on Bomberry. Hope over his shoulder to Courier is gonna have to run it down. No trouble, got a man open. It's Shane Jackson, and Jamieson had to make a good stop with his first save as he stares down Shane Jackson right in the middle of the floor.
And look at him have to go for a walk too, and they knew it. Put it right down on his feet. That's where he was hurt in game 1.
Listen, I just
stuck out that left leg and pinched it in the turf.
Well, sorry, Brad. I just watched Dougie kind of get up after that shot as Nanico goes over the top, and kind of got up after going down, shaking his head like, it's not good, guys. I can't do this. I don't think so. I would expect Warren Hill to come back in this game because I don't think Dougie's right.
Yeah, I agree.
And that first shot where he had to drop down and stretch out, and that just told the tale. He literally walked halfway out of the zone, kind of looking at the bench and shaking his head no.
I think Jackson knew exactly where he wanted to put that ball.
Here's Dobie. Flip it. Matthews. Oh, what a goal from the mailman. And Jamieson, that's it. He's off to the bench.
Yeah, just a quick breather for Hill. Jamieson not that mobile at all as he grimaces. But peep this from Mark Matthews.
This is sick. Watch.
Oh man, oh man.
Look across him, right there. That is absolutely filth.
I don't know if I've seen a goal like that. Not indoors.
I have.
Not inside the box.
But that was
impressive. Pretty.
Like just to be able to make your brain think to do that.
At the speed that this game is going.
And then not only to be able to think to do it, but then to actually do it and score.
We talk about it watching these two teams play. You know, it's the amount of times of the lives that these guys have spent with the stick in their hand. It's absolute second nature.
Dobie on the spin move himself. Tried to float it high for Jackson. Smith just has to chuck it in the air as Bomberry was right on him. This is a over and back call on Team Canada. Under 5 to go in this opening half. 10-5 Canadians now out shooting the Iroquois 27-18 as they've opened this game up here a little bit in the second quarter, just a little bit. Drums, bang again. Jamieson near side for Stotts on the post up. Over the top he'll come, and Poulin, who's settled down after a bit of a shaky start. Outlets here for Hossack on the fly. Graham Hossack cut it in. Here's the shot right on, and Hill the save. Ball is loose, and Hill will clamp down on that one and come back up with it as McIntosh couldn't touch it through the crease.
Canadian defense has really locked it down too. I'd like to see some more of that urgency that we saw from the Iroquois in the first 15 minutes. They were moving the ball well, some nice two-man operating.
Here's Lyle. Courier on him. Thompson finds Heine. He'll shoot. And that one didn't miss by much, but it did miss. Jackson with 7 on the shot clock. Deep corner. Takes and right on. Poulin no trouble with that one.
Just a wall of defenders. Priolo, Robert Hope, Matt Beers. You're not going to get through that three-man unit.
Along comes Mark Matthews, who's got the latest Canadian goal, and it's the prettiest one of the game so far. And that's saying something. Dixon picks it up with 10 on the shot clock. Swim move, took a stick high. Dixon goes down. Tried to get the shot off. No arm goes up. Ball in the turf. Shot clock late. And the Iroquois will come up with it here. At least they'll get the stop on defense, as Dixon was absolutely mugged inside. And that's what you got to do to stop him.
2 bodies, grab some sweater, chop him down to the ground. That's what it's going to take.
Iroquois back on offense. Here's Cody Jamieson off a hard pick. Loads up, fake it, now take it, and put a wide moving screen on Zed Williams. And that was a hard pick there from Zed.
And see, Jake Withers is playing on the other side of the floor now, watching the Iroquois lefties. It was Zed Williams and Randy Stotts who beat him with one-on-one battles to score their goals. Maybe the adjustment to have Jake Withers defending guys like Jordan Durston.
Here's Matthews to Dane Smith. Fake the shot. Still lots of time on the shot clock. Still Smith, now Matthews. Skip it across the lane. Dixon had to reach out for it. Takes it in the corner and behind the cage now. He'll circle around all the way. Fake it. Still with it. 3 on the clock, Dixon. And he's going to run out of time. One more chance, and he gets the shot off just as the clock expires.
He's playing for it tonight is Curtis Dixon.
Nothing to save yourself for now. Empty the tank here, boys, for both teams.
How about how hard Mark Matthews passed that ball to him?
That's a regular occurrence. Here's Nanakoke on the roll. The Stotts looking short side. Poulin the save. Wraparound attempt in the crease.
Stotts goes through the crease to grab that loose ball. Poulin does a good job hugging that right side pipe on that shot to keep it 10-5.
Canada making changes. Hossack, the late man. Joby coming down this near side. Tarbill waiting for him. Clear out pick Jackson. Send it across to Smith. Here's the up pick from McIntosh. Double screen now. He'll roll to the middle. Not open. Church is wide open. It's Doby instead. Here's Jackson on the stick back. And he's called in the crease. So Warren Hill out of the game momentarily, but comes back in and is seemingly settled down, but he's going to have to be essentially lights out the rest of the way here to give the Iroquois a chance. Zed Williams shoots it. That went off a leg. Hope's got the loose ball. Taking off up the floor is Cole. He'll take the feed, and it's a little bit high, and it's going to get away from him here. A diving effort, but Wenster Green able to get up to it, and he'll play it ahead here to Goodwin. Canada now out shooting the Iroquois 30-20.
They've scored the last 4, and Iroquois wanted to stop the bleeding now.
Randy Stotts trying to get away from Rubish. Loves that inside roll. Corbeil there to stop that. Here's the tangle by Heine. Shovel it. Jackson right on. Poulin out well. Cut down the angle and made the stop. Beers has the loose ball, and here comes captain Chris Corbeil into the final minute of this opening half.
Gold shaft.
Why not?
Chris Corbeil's rocking.
Little style points there for Corbs.
Red head, gold shaft, like it.
Dane Smith had that shot blocked by Hill. Church has a loose ball. Hard feed down to Matthews, and he can't find the short side as Bomberry will outlet quickly here to Hill. And what do we got? About a 5-second differential shot clock, game clock, and the Iroquois want timeout and try and cut into this 5-goal deficit before the end of the half.
Yeah, you have to stop the run here at 4 goals. If you think if it gets any further than that, then Canada starts running away with things a little bit. Now is a good time to get one on the board and get your offense back into the swing of things when you head into the second half here.
I'll tell you what, if you're a new fan, if you've never seen a lacrosse game before and you come to this,
you picked the right time.
How do you not become an instant fan?
Absolutely picked the right time.
Of the Creators game.
Yeah, this has been phenomenal so far. It's been a real treat. It's cool to look down below us here in the broadcast booth and see Team Sweden and Team Netherlands.
Big pockets of players surrounding throughout the arena here. As these two teams, 40 of the best players on the planet, play for the enjoyment of the Creator and the Medicine game. And here comes Cody Jamieson. Sorry,
Hill will stay on the bench.
Yeah, right call. Long change. Shot clock, too much of a differential. And it almost cost him at the end of the first quarter. So they play it safe here, and still lots of lacrosse left. Down to 8 on the shot clock. Make it 6. Here we go with Jamieson. He'll look near side Williams. Around a screen for Thompson. And Zed Williams buries it.
Just what the Creator ordered. Stop the run at 4. Zed Williams gets his hat trick on a beautiful set 6-on-5 play here as they open up Zed Williams, who's just shooting the lights out tonight. But a nice pick set by Lyle Thompson. Like, he can barely move, but he's out there doing the dirty work and giving the ball to the hot hand. As he ties up Corbeil, Williams able to get the shot off before the slide comes over.
That's as good as an assist right there for Lyle Thompson, opening up Zed Williams. 6 seconds to go here in the half. Withers yanks it free, and Canada very quickly calls timeout as they'll use their lone timeout here in the first half. And listen, 4.1 seconds.
The way that
don't count them out here.
No, the way that these guys can move the ball, 4 seconds is plenty. I think it's going to start around center. They got to cross center after that face-off win.
Well, your Coach Clark, your Coach Malosky here, who's got the whiteboard out. Bradley, who you drawing this final shot up for? I'm thinking Matthews to McIntosh for a quick stick.
I'm going to say too obvious. You could go anything. The way that this ball movement is, watch, this is going to go, I'm going to go Matthews to Dixon. They're going to create some room for Curtis Dixon here. It's going to be one pass. Matthews is going to whip it down to Dixon. He'll shoot. That's my playbook anyhow.
Coach Challoner just called it. Let's see.
Withers has won 11 of 18 face-offs. And if this one turns into a goal, that one last face-off win might have been his biggest.
Matthews will take it just in front of the Canadian bench with 4.5 on the clock. Church, Dixon, McIntosh, Smith, Doby. Iroquois getting sorted on defense. Here we go. Matthews, Doby, looking. McIntosh, and that one looked in. That one went. Are they going to count that?
They're celebrating.
No, they're not going to count it.
Post referee says no.
Oh, I want an overhead slow-mo replay of this one from Ben McIntosh.
So it went Matthews, Doby, McIntosh through the middle.
Watch this. Oh, baby.
Oh, no, no goal.
Very, very close, but no goal, and the right call from the official. And so I'm talking at the end of the first half, which is only going to build up here for this second half of this gold medal game. Get ready, folks. It's coming. 12 minutes from now, we'll play the second half here in this gold medal matchup from the World Indoor Lacrosse Championships from Langley. You got it right here on the Olympic Channel, TFSE TV, and Lax Sports Network from the Langley Event Center. We're back in 12 minutes.
And don't forget to take a picture. halftime entertainment down on the floor. Lena, down to you.
The goal of the game is simple. We've got two teams. Whoever builds a burger the fastest wins a $50 gift card each to White Spot. So when I say go, one of you will run over to retrieve each ingredient one at a time. The first team to construct their burger will win the prize. Ready, set, go! Looking pretty neck and neck so far. You guys are completely tied. Someone's got to go a little faster. Here we go, the last leg. Let's go! Congratulations, you two have just won a $50 gift card each, courtesy of White Spot. Runner-ups, you guys don't go home empty-handed. You both get a gift card, $25 each, courtesy of White Spot.
fans, let's go back down to Lena with a special guest.
Hi everybody, I'm here with Eileen. Eileen has been here at every game this entire tournament. Eileen, I wanted to ask you, what has been the highlight of this tournament so far?
Seeing Canada win, and also for Peter Dubowski for being with the Czech goalie. He did an outstanding job, and he was our goalie for the Shamrocks in Victoria, and he took us to the Mann Cup. But we lost the Mann Cup.
That's okay. So I guess it's natural to say that Canada is the team that you're cheering for tonight?
Yeah, yes.
Awesome. Well, on behalf of the LEC and the World Lacrosse Championships, we wanted to thank you so much for being such a loyal fan and just give you this little gift.
Lacrosse fans, welcome back inside the Langley Event Center as we get set for second half action here at the gold medal game at the 2019 World Indoor Lacrosse Championships here from the township of Langley, a suburb of Vancouver in the province of BC in the country of Canada is where we are right now, and we're through 30 minutes of this gold medal game. As is Jake Elliott, Brad Challoner with you. 30 down, 30 to go. Shots on goal, 29-24 Canada. They have the 4-goal lead here over the Iroquois Nationals. Bradley, 10-6.
Jake Withers, 11 for 18 in the face-off dot. Canada 3 for 3 on the man advantage. Iroquois 1-1. Power plays are perfect, but the Iroquois Nationals went 16 minutes without a goal. Canada scoring 4 in that stretch, and that the absolute difference right now. Iroquois being outshot, but Warren Hill will get back in the pipes, and we'll see if they can start chipping away at this lead. Mike Poulin back in net for the second half. We speculated maybe they'll switch it around, but I think you got to let the vet try to win a world championship, because we know Dylan Ward and Christian Del Bianco are going to be here in 4 years.
True that. And Poulin stopping 18 of 24 shots in that first half.
Zed Williams with a hat trick for the Iroquois. Curtis Dixon with a hat trick for Team Canada.
Keep those tweets coming at PXP for Sports and at Brad Shell as we begin the second half. Right now, below the whistle, let's play some lacrosse. Jake Withers with a clean face-off win. And he'll get it to Challen Rogers. As Ohio State to Stony Brook.
Canada can just keep their foot on the gas pedal, not give the chance in Iroquois to get back in this lacrosse game. Keep pouring it in on offense, keep that physicality on D.
Here's Dean Smith open on the doorstep, couldn't bring in the quick stick, and Iroquois will come away with it. And Ty Logan. This is Kyle Jackson. As the drum beats pick up once again here inside the LAC, Lyle Thompson. Across the top, pass off to Jackson. Makes the stretching catch in behind the goal now for Nanticoke. Hossack the matchup there. Nanticoke powering his way in from the outside. Stotts a high bomb. Poulin made the stop. Priello's got the loose ball. Give an idea about the power and strength of Dahoga Nanticoke. That was Graham, the cyborg working in.
I was just about to say, and Nanticoke's what, 22 years old, 21 years old?
And he backed him up.
Backed up. Maybe the best one-on-one defender in the world.
Here's Church, 10 on the shot clock for McIntosh. He'll spin the one in his hand. Into the middle he'll come. Here's Robert Church, wide open, scores!
Out for a night of pinball as that one goes off the crossbar, off the back of Warren Hill, trickles in. But Robert Church all day long on the doorstep, untouched, unscathed. 11-6.
For a lot of guys, this is too much time to think about what you want to do. But when you're a sharpshooter like Robbie Church, in it goes for bar down Bobby.
As Team USA files back in, they probably had a bite to eat upstairs. They were all nose against the glass in the bottom corner to watch that goal.
You know they want to be in this game. Not the case here in 2019. As a loose ball win there for, a little toe drag there for Withers as he slips through. He's going to come right to the cooker, and he's stopped there by Hill.
Second goal of the night for Robert Church. That's Courier with a nice forecheck on Jeremy Thompson.
Couple of Swiss Army knives there, and Zach Courier and Jeremy Thompson dueling. And then a 10-second violation on the Nationals.
They throw the ball right back to Canada. Now, one of my favorite things to watch in this sport is a nice aggressive offensive forecheck. Courier so good at that.
Or a ride for you south of the border. Jackson a 5-hole shot. I don't know if you really ride in box lacrosse or clear in box lacrosse. You know what I'm talking about. A little press, a little forecheck. Sing Sing. Lyle Thompson. As he is really trying to gut this out. Trying to cut to the goal now. Had a great chance in that opening half. Didn't score. Jamieson. Stotts with 5 on the clock. Randy Stotts. Robert Hope doing the... Here's Stotts on the spin move. Oh, Poulin. Stretching out, made the stop. Stotts worked his way to the... Lost a glove in the process, but he got there.
Yeah, he's a warrior. He's battled his way in to the middle, to the dirty area, one-on-one. Got a decent shot off.
We'll stay out for a shift. He's going to clear a pick here for Church into the middle. Robert Church. Now they'll shoot it, and it's high off the shoulder. McIntosh a loose ball, new 30 Canada. Priello on the bench for a change as on comes Jackson for a third lefty. Matthews driving, looking, feeding, Church, shooting, and that one stayed out. And Jackson trying to dive and put it in all in one motion, got called in the crease.
It almost looked like someone celebrating behind the net too, as Robert Church, again, slips inside, gets a great shot off. Here's the forecheck.
And there's the patented Kyle Rubish one-arm stick check, and forget it.
It's just a Beers in transition fires a shot.
Couldn't get that one through. Courier trying to save it. It's scooped up, however, and then Courier just stole it back. Yeah. And now what do we got?
The Rubish crowbar, good for stripping players of the lacrosse ball and breaking into trucks.
Yes, I guess. Well, they call that like a Slim Jim, I thought. There you can go with the crowbar. Zed Williams, who's been the most dangerous national here tonight. He's got it to Heine Thompson. Rogers got picked off by Jackson. Here's Heine off the post. Coates a loose ball. And he'll slow down here for Team Canada.
And we talked about Dan Coates earlier in this tournament, but you know, he missed an entire season with the knee injury, and he's bigger and badder and leaner and meaner than ever.
Yeah, he's come back bigger and stronger. You'd probably say the same thing for Cam Holding, who also picked up a serious knee injury at that training camp. Here's Matthews. Didn't mean to pass that one, almost did. And now it's Brandon Goodwin on the go. He's got Briar Jonathan up with him. Move into the middle. Float a pass in there for Nanticoke, who had a stick checked at the last second. Then drops Hope from behind. Ball is loose. And Steve Priolo will pick up.
Time ticking away. Good loose ball effort by Nanticoke. Takes the stick, takes the body at the same time, and almost brings in that loose to get the fresh 30 for the Iroquois.
Priolo will flip off to Ben McIntosh. He looks back across, finds his best friend in Rob Church. Now Curtis Dixon. He'll bounce one into the corner for Jackson. High post set there for Doby. McIntosh handcuffed by that feed. Dixon will go after it. And shot clock down to 2 here, and Dixon will just retreat to the Canadian bench with 5 minutes gone here in this third quarter.
Robert Church with the only goal of the third quarter, his second of the night.
The lead is 5. Lyle Stutz. Zed Williams going to clear out the middle. Here's Randy Stutz. Up pick from Lyle. He'll push off. It's Williams on the post up on Courier. Chopped him down. Williams back up. Zed Williams! What a goal. This kid has come to play tonight.
Yeah, give Zed an A for his work tonight. Absolutely all balls falling for Zed Williams as he spins off a check from Courier. He's got some good matchup, falls down to the ground, rolling, spinning, and goes low, short side. And Courier chops him down to the ground. He stands back up and still able to get a shot off. He's got that shorter, stockier frame, but so solid.
4th of the contest for Zeddy. Back to center, Coates taking this draw. Chops it loose, Bomberry the loose, and he'll get it back. And the Nationals double teamed here. Tyson gets away and finds Tarbell. Nicely done. See if the Nats can get on a run here. Down 4. Ina Thompson working on Priolo. 10 on the shot clock. Thompson, that shot blocked by Priolo. Comes to Nanticoke, one hand on the twig. He'll power against Hosick. Step back shot, an easy stop there for Poulin. And Dan Coates will clean up the loose ball in front of the goal.
Hosick stealing the stick away
He's had a nice game so
from
far.
Bomberry, yeah. Nice two-man game, though, between Bomberry and Nanticoke as he tries to get him free.
Here's Dane Smith on Goodwin. Pass across Doby. Sidearm release, and Hill fights that one off into the sideboards. New 30 Canada. Here comes the pick from Church for Smith. Looks, pass off inside Doby. Dip and dunk, and Hill got a shoulder on it. Jackson digs out a loose ball, and another 30 here. And then what was that about?
Matthews tried to flick it inside.
And that's where you want to make the Nationals defense work. You're about to get your third 30-second reset.
Yeah, and Matthews is not happy with himself at the bench. You don't see that very often. He just throws it away.
Kyle Jackson will hop in his step. He'll find Williams. He's got the hot stick. It's Lyle Thompson. Across the top he'll come. Backhand feed. Here's Williams. Hope spins away from him. Williams into a double. Shovel it free for Stotts. Step around Beers. Still with it. Jackson in the slot. Pad stop. Poulin. Loose ball. Challen Rogers from his knees. Finds Jake Withers.
As he loses a shoe and collects. That's the second back-to-back games we've seen a guy lose a high top today.
And the orthotic came out of the insult came out of there too. But close to the bench, he'll hop back on, tie that thing back up, and be ready to go next shift. This is Church. This is McIntosh, 10 on the shot clock. Far corner, Doby, looking into the middle, nobody open, rink wide. Dixon on the step back, shot blocked. 3 on the clock, Dixon from a bad angle, scores! Are you kidding me, from Curtis Dixon?
The ball had eyes as the patented Dixon sub shot stings the turf here at the LEC, goes far side with 1 second on the shot clock. You think this play is dead, but it never is. Dixon's got 4 to match Zed Williams.
That's got to be a little deflating there for the Nationals and Warren Hill. That was 1 second left on the shot clock for about 42 and a quarter feet out. In it goes. 12-7 Canada.
Warren Hill down in the crouch, getting re-zoned right now.
Nats with it. Lyle Thompson in on Courier. Comes off the check. Switch there from Cole. Thompson, Durston. Looking. Durston hit the crossbar. Thompson thought it was in. It wasn't. Man, it's almost like Lyle's just dragging his left leg behind him when he runs. Like he can barely pick it up. Dobie, crease, Jackson, Smith, count it.
Faster than you can say the names, the ball is moving for Team Canada.
That was ridiculous. Watch this one and just sit back and marvel at the skill. Wow.
That's insane.
It really is. 1, 2, 3, goal.
Canada's 13th goal, his third of the game, scored by number 92.
Hosek, a loose ball in the lead. Brad, biggest of the game here for Canada at 6.
James Smith with a hat trick.
Here's Rogers trying to get inside, taken down by Bomberry, rides him right into the turf. And he's going to get a call for that.
No,
or
he's
is he?
not. No, the arm went up, and that was just a 10-second count. Bomberry's been the best defender for the Iroquois tonight.
Now Logan in some trouble. You're right. He's a physical presence that makes you feel it when you come inside on the Iroquois defense.
Zed tries a wrap check on Priolo to cause a turnover. Doesn't work.
Rubish wants his teammate to come towards him. That's McIntosh. He's got one man to beat. Decides to wait for Dixon instead. Now he's got Jackson streaking to the goal. He wasn't open. Here's Dixon open. And Hill down, makes the stick save, outlets quickly. Tarbill got a man off the bench. It's Randy Stotts. And Poulin, a shoulder save, and he's got the rebound as well.
Good look in transition. We haven't seen much of that tonight from the Iroquois Nationals. They get a good change. Guys hustle to the bench. Stotts was gone and tries to go upstairs again. And Mike Poulin probably knows the way Randy Stotts shoots better than any goaltender around.
Teammates with the swarm. This is Dobie, backdoor for Church, and he's got 3. They just keep coming, wave after wave after wave, and Canada cranking it up now.
It's just a clinic in ball movement tonight. Again, this is the same, almost the same play as Dobie goes across the crease and Robert Church rocking the 91. Bang.
You know what's crazy about all this?
Church has 3.
Is you got 4 NLL head coaches all on the Team Canada bench. And now they're all going to know each other's secrets. Like the Roughnecks are going to know what the Mammoth do, and the Mammoth are going to know what the Nighthawks do, and the Nighthawks are going to know what the Black Wolves do. And like, it's crazy. Williams. Oh, Courier just cleaned out, and that'll draw a call.
Anything for a world championship.
Well, I talked to Pat Coyle on Lacrosse Classified, and one of the things he said he was looking forward to the most was learning other things from the other coaches.
Yeah. Well, they're all growing the game together.
Matthews off the half wall, got a pick from Jackson. A little bounce pass inside. Look out, is Goodwin coming over. Really?
And yeah, you can learn some secrets, but you're only as good as the personnel you have out there as well. Like Calgary Roughnecks can't run all the same plays that Team Canada's running right now.
And honestly, that's what makes good coaches great coaches.
Got to adapt.
Is you take a little bit of everything from your coaches over the years. As Nanticoke breaks up the Canadian run as he finds the stick side on Mike Poulin. And it's 14-8 as Tahoga Nanticoke in the slot gets it to go.
10th of the tournament, first of the night for Tahoga Nanticoke, who's still a couple years away from the National Lacrosse League draft after deciding to stay with the Great Danes in Albany. But so strong on the ball, drops the shoulder into his defender, just gets enough space to let that shot off. Short side high, the nice snipe.
But I bet you if you ask any of those coaches, they'll say, like, I took a little bit from Les Bartley, and I took a little bit from Les Wingrove, and I took a little bit from all the different coaches that they've had over the years, and that's what made them the coach that they are, and now they're all learning from each other.
You got to be a sponge.
4 minutes to go, third quarter. The lead is 6. McIntosh, number 90, down to the crease. Dobie in front. Here's a chance. Jackson is denied by Warren Hill as he stepped in the crease.
Adam Danson had Warren Hill on his tap shoes.
Jackson Jamieson. Heine coming on late. This is Cody Jamieson. Roll to the goal. Jamieson drive down the pipe. Call coming. One-handed off the post from Jammer. As he went Seber behind the back between the legs, I think maybe. I don't even know. See if we can get a look at that last shot. In a triple team on top of that. Holding will be the call. Watch this from Cody Jamieson. There's the penalty, but watch the shot here. Oh, let it run, boys.
Just the second penalty tonight for Team Canada. And that's been a bright spot for the men in red is their discipline tonight, finding that line and staying within it.
Here we go. Power play. Stotts. Oh, that hit the shaft, the butt end of Poulin and stayed out. Jackson lost his helmet. He's got to get that back on. He's got to go to the bench. Jamieson right on. Poulin the save. New 30. Durston will hold. Is Jackson making a change? And it's Heine coming on.
Yeah, Lyle Thompson's not even taking power play reps.
Backhand feed knocked down by Perello. Gets through to Jamieson. Send it across to Stotts. Slide it down. Here's Heine over the top. Down to the crease. Nanakoke. Durston. Look at him whipping around. Here's Stotts on a bounce shot wide. It'll stay here for Jamieson. He'll turn. Quick trigger there from Nanakoke. Missed the goal.
Iroquois Nationals with a quick ball movement. Nice turnover.
Here's Jamieson on the steal. Down the pipe. Shoots. And another save. Poulin as that ball rolls wide of the goal. The Iroquois really pushing here on this man advantage. But finally, Perello will come up with possession. 55 to go in the penalty time to Dan Coates.
What a stick by Jamieson, though.
An absolute whip check that took the stick right out of Perello's hands.
Sounded like it snapped in half.
There's Smith near wall. Jonathan watching him. 10 on the shot clock, 38 on the power play. Double team waiting to come at Dane Smith. Roll inside, double team. Still gets the shot off and in. Rolls into the goal, but Smith in the crease.
Yeah, he was laying down on the doorstep. Trickled in too late. Still 27 on the man advantage.
Still the power and athletic ability to get through a double and get that shot up. Lyle out for a power play shift now. Brad Schonner. Here's Stotts. Here's Jackson. Can't beat Poulin low. Outlet to Rogers with room to gallop. Minute 35.
First power play tonight where a team has not scored.
Coates out of the box. Canada remains up by 6. This is Curtis Dixon, who's been ultra dangerous tonight for the red and white. Hard feed for McIntyre. Sidearm crank there and Hill. A stretching stick save. And an outlet here to Hill. Finds Durston off the Iroquois bench. Durston protecting against Kyle Rubish. Here's an up pick from Hill. Ball far side with Nanakoke. Has a look at Withers. Tried to thread one inside. Gets through to Williams. 10 on the shot clock. Stotts. Corbeil into him. Stotts on the step back, and that almost snuck through. As Hossack, look out. Nanakoke poaching around there, almost poked that one in. Playing around with it, creasing.
Swarming the crease, circling.
Matthews from a bad angle. And looking for the 2-for-1 there. That's why Matthews took that shot. Now the ball's outside the crease. It's up for grabs. Courier, an absolute bloodhound on loose balls, comes away with it, and Canada can get final possession.
Shot clock turned off. Poulin to the bench for the 6-on-5.
It is incredible how Courier finds the ball continuously.
He's a hound. He could out loose ball a pack of wolves.
10 to go. Make it 8, 7, 6. Here we go. 5. Doby in the corner. 4. Look in the middle. It's Dixon on the pop out. Shoots, and he missed the goal. Had room. As the buzzer sounds, and Dixon knows he could have had one more. But Canada, through 45 minutes, out shooting the Iroquois 43-39, but they lead by 6. 15 minutes to glory for Team Canada. 14-8. We'll return to the World Indoor Lacrosse Championships on the Olympic Channel, TFSC TV, and LAC Sports Network in 2 minutes. Just get a little feel for the atmosphere here inside the Langley Event Center. Near capacity crowd for this gold medal matchup. And they've been entertained to the max through 45 minutes so far. 15 is what remains. Canada looking for their 5th straight gold medal. Lead it 14-8. Jake Elliott, Brad Schauner with you. And what a lacrosse game we are experiencing here in 2019 at the World Championships.
Just 3 goals over the last 2 quarters for the Iroquois Nationals, who are getting stymied to the outside. Feels like they're running out of steam a little bit and need the 4th quarter of their lives.
Blow the whistle. Let's play some 4th quarter lacrosse. We're underway as the ball comes loose here for Baum Barrett. And he'll leg it up across the center line here, and the Iroquois Nationals will get first possession as we play 5-on-5 to start the 4.
They've got the short change. That's good for Lyle. That's good for transition.
Got to get across the floor, however, for the righty. Here's Jamieson, and Poulin, a stick side save. Just got enough of that one. As the ball squirts free, Rogers overran it, but there's Husick to scoop through. Got low, 2 hands, and power through that ball and run for space.
Textbook.
You know it. Dixon, Smith, Jackson, Doby, and Robert Church out there. Righty strong for this shift. Doby takes a hack there from Tarbell. Here's Dixon inside to Smith, and what a stop from Hill. Jackson, a loose ball. And man, is he ever good at that?
He really is, and that's been a big difference maker for Canada tonight too. Those 2nd, 3rd possessions in the offensive zone, wear a team down, chip a team away.
Smith on the restart. Jackson couldn't handle the pass. He'll take it off the window with 12 on the shot clock. Backhand feed to a cutting Church. Comes through to Dixon. Oh, he missed the goal. Dixon will fight for it in, but he went through the crease. And you don't see Dixon miss from that area very often.
Few and far between.
Lyle Thompson back out onto the turf. To Hogan, Anacoke, Durston. Here's Zed Williams and Cody Jamieson. Jamieson into the middle. He's got it to Nanacoke. He'll spin on Hope. Good check there from Robert, and he knocked it right out of the pocket of Nanacoke. Here's Corbeil up the floor. He's got a room to go right to goal. Here's Chris Corbeil, scores! The captain makes it 15-8.
Brushes the top shelf in transition. As the Iroquois struggle to get set up in the offensive zone, a pass is picked off by Robert Hope.
I think Corbeil was surprised how much space he had.
He's looking around. Oh, okay, I'll take it. And stings it. Far side high. Looks like he's got an extra long shaft.
Well, those defenders usually
at max as far as he can get.
Add a little length where they can. Rogers, this little sucker kick to Rubish. As Courier will get possession. Guess who? Oh yeah, he was nowhere near the ball. And all of a sudden, there's 77. It's in his pocket.
He just gets dropped into the play like a ghost.
Army Ranger or something. In behind it, what a catch from Dopey, one-handed. In front of the goal, turns. So the whirling dervish there just missed.
You're just getting such a display of creativity and stick skills and ball movement tonight.
Yeah.
This is everything you could ask for.
And regular player tries that. The coach probably freaks out when he gets back.
No,
not when it's Dixon or Doby.
Dixon, Matthews.
Because they can execute. Heine. And Poulin gobbles it right up. As we thought maybe Ward would even get the start. We thought maybe they would split time. But it's Mike Poulin's goal here tonight in the gold medal game. Coming off a Mike Kelly Award as the MVP of the Mann Cup, the 27 NLL championship with the Georgia Swarm, and now trying to add a world championship to his resume late in his career. And he's now 11:43 away. Dixon. Thompson right on him. Dixon away from pressure, and a late drive there goes well wide. Shots on goal still tight here, Brett. 47-40, but the lead is 7.
Withers 15 for 25 in the faceoff dot.
And Nationals offense has to get going and get going soon. Stotts, and a kick stop from Poulin. Ball back across center, completely legal off the goaltender save.
Poulin's slow to get up. Beers is having a chat with him.
And to stretch out for that one. I don't think anything's going to get Mike Poulin out of this goal. Stotts right on. And Poulin down, makes the save once again, and outlets looks just fine after that save.
Mike Poulin, who used to represent the Czech Republic in international play,
Yes, he did.
is about to 11 minutes away from winning a gold medal with Team Canada.
That's a deep pull there. Church loads right on. Hill the save. And ball cleaned up. Here by Webster Green, a lob over the top to Jeremy Thompson. He'll hand off to young brother Lyle. He'll spin away. He's got Williams with him. Lyle, stop up, feet high. Here's Nanakoka, drive low, and into the pad of Poulin. Doesn't know where it is. Caught up in his leg here.
Yeah, caught up in the kneecap. Stahoga, the righty shot, came out of the bench late, so not a great angle from his floor position, but Poulin swallows it up, and it's still a 7-goal hole as we approach 10 minutes to go.
10-14 to be exact. This is McIntosh to Jackson. Near side for Matthews. He'll back away. Will Tarbell. Here's Stain Smith. And Warren Hill fights that one off. Long feet up. Goodwin racing towards the goal, but won't catch up with. Look out. As
He's swatting at it. Jameson takes out the net.
almost like waiting for that, like a center fielder knowing a linebacker's coming down on a kick return to turn your lights up.
One eye on the ball and one eye on the defender coming in as you get googly-eyed.
Courageous. Dobie dangling. Dobie shooting. Hill stopping. And he's up with the ball quickly. Right through the middle. On the money.
Couple quick possessions by Canada.
Bomberry. Brendan Bomberry shooting. Right off the mask of Poulin. Rebound chance. Rolls back into the crease as we're under 10 to go now.
And everything coming from the outside. From
Now they got to get this
Iroquois.
ball up across center here. Rogers knows it, just launches, and all he could do. And that might be like the first mistake we've seen out of Canada here tonight, and it was a clear. Zed Williams. Away from Hasek. Here's Jackson. Nanakoke's got another.
He loves that lurk. He loves to just sort of stake himself out behind the net, wait for the defense to forget about him, creep around the net, and a quick shot.
I just watched number one come from behind the goal there, and before Poulin can get on his short side poke, the chosen one tucks it in for his second of the game and gets the Nationals back within 7, excuse me.
And I don't know if that was an intentional pass from Jordan Durson to bounce it through the defense or if that was a shot going wide, but either way, Nanakoke gobbled it up.
Thompson a loose ball off the face-off as the Nats try and mount a comeback here in the fourth quarter. 8:40 to go in it. Here's Lyle, scores! (15-10).
Even at, what are you going to call him, 60, 65%, 70%, Lyle Thompson still gets it done, still has to draw the attention of the defense, and snipes that one through the legs of Mike Poulin.
Seriously, the shoes.
Can still step into it, though. Like, look at that motion.
Here's Thompson with another face-off lid. Jeremy Thompson coming in. Won't shoot this one, but the Nationals will have possession. They got two straight. They're within 5, and the momentum on the side of the white and purple now. Inside is Zed Williams trying to jam it, and Poulin with a timely stop there.
If he came behind the back, that could have been a wide open cage.
And this crowd would have went nuts if that one goes in. Dane Smith will settle down here with 8 to go. Shane Jackson up pick Dobie, low pass deflected. Dane Smith got it, back to Jackson. Here's Dobie with another screen. Jackson into the middle, over the top he'll come, and Hill out near the top of his crease, cuts down the angle and hangs on to the rebound. Drums, bang again while the Nationals are on offense. making it difficult for the Team Canada defenders to communicate. This is Lyle. And a moving pick this time on the Iroquois.
Oh, was that the first one of the night?
It might be.
There hasn't been many.
I don't care.
No, they've been letting them play tonight. There's only been 5 penalties, 3 for the Iroquois, 2 for Canada.
That's the way you want it. Let them decide it on the floor. Dixon, room, skip it. Matthews inside. Here's Church, scores. He was wide open.
He was wide open. There's a miscommunication down on the Iroquois defense to let bar down Bobby slip into the inside like that. He's got 4.
I just don't understand how he gets that wide. And he is going to score from that spot all day, is Rob Church.
Every time.
So, Canada breaks up the 2-goal run there from the Nationals. It's back to a 6-goal lead. It was 8, but there's just 7:10 remaining, and that's the problem for Iroquois. They get a possession call here, however. But when you got that man on the floor in 88 and white, no lead is safe. His heart alone could come back here for the Nationals. Oh, Stats over the shoulder, crafty. Here's Nanacoke. Look out. Tahoga is heating up. You can just feel it inside the building.
Yeah, there's an eerie buzz right now. Stotts goes behind the back, rebound jumps up in the air right into the hands of Tahoga Nanacoke. He wills it into the back of the net.
What a play.
What a game.
What a sport. Canada with a loose ball, Beers. A lucky bounce. Well, bounce one across to McIntosh in Canada. Now with a 5-goal lead, we'll get another possession here.
They'll be milking 30s now. They had 3 wasted possessions in a row. Now every clock important.
Wide open, Dixon. And he's got another.
Just a display of offense tonight. That's Dixon's 5th.
19-12 in the round robin, 17-11 right now with 6:28 to go. And Mike Pullen wants to score to H2O.
Posick will run it to the bench.
Why not? Back underway we go. What do we got? Procedure on Iroquois. 6:25 away from glory now for Team Canada. 5 for Dixon. Matthews. Here's Church, and he skipped it wide. This one will get to the center line and over. Thompson wants to go on the fly. He'll load it. Won't shoot it. Good defense from Coates. Here's Stotts open off the post and stayed out. And everything just contested to the max.
He likes those quick shots on Mike Poulin before he can get set, streaking in on the run. Good on the run quick stick by Randy Stotts.
Shots now 53-49. Canada by 6. Jackson has changed his stick. As Dixon fakes a shot, gonna draw a call. And so I don't know why Jackson changed his stick. You don't see Shano do that very often. But no longer with the red head on his weapon, going with the white now. And Canada going with the man advantage as Wenster Green off to the penalty box.
Because he hasn't scored yet tonight. He's the only offensive player that hasn't scored for Canada.
Yeah, okay.
Changing up the weapon, huh?
I swear the 07 Man Cup, I might have watched Junior John Grant change his stick like 4 times in a game. Shaft, head, he was switching them out on the bench. Didn't care. Matthews, McIntosh, and can't beat Hill on the quick. Gets another chance, and Hill kicked that one aside. He was trying to recover from the first shot, and McIntosh tested him again.
That's how quick it comes. Iroquois have to go to the net here shorthanded. Canada perfect on the power play tonight, 3 for 3 so far.
Can't wait. Zed Williams shoots, Poulin fights it, a rebound, empty net. Jamieson in front, reverse back, Williams another chance, and it's in.
Zed.
I mean, seriously, just watch this. Four different chances.
Remember when people were surprised how high Georgia picked him?
Just watch this.
Whoop.
Just missed.
Goes wide, I'll get my own rebound, I'll fake, I'll wait for Poulin to turn around, and I'll tuck it in short side.
Now, is that 5 for Zed?
That's 5 for Zed.
5-goal lead, 5 to play. Iroquois ball. And that was a shorty from Zed Williams. Stretch time here in the gold medal game. Under 5 to go. And here's 28. Trying to feed in front. Jamieson will take it off the corner boards. Takes a rocking check there from Beers. Protecting that ball. Jackson comes over, clears out, and that'll be called.
Another moving pick called.
That was a hard pick.
That was rear end right into the side of Matt Beers.
It does not feel good. Matthews to Dane Smith. Power play still with 53 seconds. Church will play the point here. New look on the man advantage for Canada. Dane Smith around a screen. Feed off Matthews. Skip it across. McIntosh off the boards. 10 on the shot clock. Here's Church at the shooter. Smith, point, flip it. Church going to goal. Missed it. McIntosh with 4. He'll go into the stick of Bomber. And then he'll throw it ahead here for Durston to try and run onto, but Hosick will step in front of him.
No, that's not wise at this juncture.
Well, maybe one more chance coming here on the 5-on-4 for the Canadians, who are now 4 minutes away from their 5th gold medal. Matthews from the point, Dixon, fake it, Dobie, all day, every day, Dane Dobie scores.
They just find a way to get open. You move your feet, you get to the right spot, and these guys just don't not miss when they're cutting through like that. Church, Dobie, they're just stone cold goal scorers.
This is like a savings bar. Money in the bank, Dobie from that area.
I'll put my stock on 44.
Thompson taking a rough ride off the draw. He can go back a zone off the faceoff, does.
Dobie, another guy like Mike Poulin, who's 32, 33 years old.
First time playing
for Team Canada. He lives in the West. He gets a chance to do this in front of friends and family. Played his junior lacrosse in Burnaby, BC.
You know this means everything to Dane Dobie as well. Here's Church from the outside. Inside, Dobie again. Oh, came around the shoulder and missed far pipe. As Zed Williams will pick up 3:10 to go. 4th quarter, here goes Warren Hill to the Nationals bench. Empty net for the Iroquois. Down 6. Nothing to save it for now. Lyle, last man coming. Here's Cody Jamieson to Lyle, and he dropped the feed. It'll roll to Stotts. Give it back to Jamieson. Down to the crease, Jackson. And he passed it right to Priolo. Empty net, roll it ahead. Here's Corbeil, got an empty goal. Looking for a second of the game, and the captain not missing that one. Almost looks like he feels a little guilty scoring an empty netter in a gold medal game.
Yeah, I almost wondered with the class of Chris Corbeil if he was going to run that out and kill some time off the clock. But he tucks it in, and right now we got the exact same score as the round robin game, 19-12.
Yeah, too much time, too much firepower on the Nationals offense to give up an empty netter and not put that one in, as Team USA has seen enough. They're leaving.
It's not a great look.
No. Well, we got some closing ceremonies coming up, do we not?
Yeah. And hopefully an announcement of where our next location is.
Yeah, they're keeping that one pretty tight-lipped. Matthews. Here's McIntosh. Missed it. Dixon's got it. Hard feed in front. Backhand shot from Jackson. And Hill will put the stick up and snare that one off the back wall. 2:13 to go.
Hill will stay in this time. Stotts looked back to see if he was coming.
And a coke to Randy Stotts, clear out pick. Here's Stotts with the shot, Poulin the save, new 30 Iroquois. Heine to Cody. Jamieson stops up, drive it, shoot it, off the crossbar, rebound right to Stotts. He'll give it to Bomberry, he'll miss short side. Ball is loose, Hosek after it. Nanticoke with an incredible loose ball. Again, far side looking Stotts, but Poulin with an elbow save this time. Now, Cole taken down from behind. This will be Canada ball with one. Now Stotts with a two-hander, and he got away with that.
In the hands of...
That's not going to hurt Cole right now.
No.
Feeling no pain.
I'm going to shake that off, no problem. It's a pat on the back from Mike Hazen and Pat Coyle.
19-12 in the round robin. That's your score line right now with 69 seconds to play. Shane Jackson. Doby had a stick yanked out of his hand. He'll head for the bench. Final minute of the gold medal game. Stand up, Canada. Zed Williams has a look. Shot goes wide. Ball in behind the goal. Into the crease it goes, and Priolo with it now. Will lob ahead here to Challen Rogers. They're down to the final seconds here. Corbeil will come across center. He'll give it to Dane Smith. And Canada just spread to the outside now, can taste it. Church will just roll it in the corner. 10 seconds is what remains. And Team Canada, the drive for 5 is alive. Canada, 5-time world champions as they beat the Iroquois 19-12.
Final score, Canada 19, the Iroquois Nationals 12, and once again, Canada are champions of the lacrosse world.
From start to finish here in 2019, Canada, they were on a mission on home soil and would not be stopped as they remain perfect when it comes to box lacrosse at the World Championships. Congratulations to the Iroquois Nationals, who will finish second for the 5th time.
Heads held high to the Iroquois Nationals, about as close as you can get. You have to think Lyle Thompson at full strength, no Miles tonight, and this would have been a massive difference maker. They had some great defending. Warren Hill played admirably. Shots there, shooting the ball on net. Mike Poulin played great.
Team Canada, led by Curtis Dixon's 5 goals, and the backstopping of Mike Poulin, are your 2019 champions.
Dixon with 5, Church with 4, Doby and Smith with hat tricks. Everyone spreading the love around for Team Canada.
And the drums continue to bang here for the Nationals.
Heads held high, Iroquois Nationals.
You
get a look at the heart and soul of Cody Jamieson, Tohoka Nanticoke, 2 guys at different ends of their careers.
You know how much it meant.
Yeah,
and how much it means.
I think if you're a young guy like Zed Williams or Tohoka Nanticoke, you're taking a look at Cody Jamieson and you want to do it for him.
Jeremy Thompson.
And everyone going out and giving big hugs to Cody Jamieson, who was an absolute warrior this tournament. Tough break for Lyle Thompson, but guys like Mike Poulin and Dane Doby, late stages of their careers, getting their first championship, and then the youth, the young guys getting involved. You know, the first time here for Ben McIntosh and Robert Church, Challen Rogers. A lot of BC product on this roster. Winning on home soil here.
What a team.
You know, could this be maybe the best Canadian team of all time? The players are only getting better and better every year.
Yeah, it's so hard.
You look back on years where there was Colin Doyle and John Grant Jr. and Dan Dawson, but I bet those guys would even tell you they didn't have the athleticism and some of the skills that guys like Mark Matthews and Ben McIntosh and Curtis Dixon display out here.
Mike pulling over to see his kids over at the window, as that has been a constant theme all tournament long. As man-oh-man, Brett Challenger, did this crowd ever get entertained here tonight? 19-12 the final once again. The identical score of what we saw in the round robin, which was an incredible game as well. But you can just see the absolute dejection and sorrow on the faces of the Iroquois Nationals, who wanted this so badly. As Bomberry donates his gloves to a young fan in the crowd. Check it, that was Tarbo giving away some gear down there. Handshakes are done.
It's going to be tough, but the Iroquois Nationals can be happy with the way that they played. You know, they come up short, but they entertained. They played for the creator, and they can be extremely proud. Look what they've done here. 400 people lineups just to buy a shirt for the Iroquois Nationals. They're always a fan favorite. They help grow the game, whatever city they roll through. And that's what they can be proud of here tonight.
Well, the celebrations will continue long into the night here for Team Canada, who win their 5th gold medal, and they do it on home soil in front of a packed crowd here at the Langley Event Center. And